What does China coming back to the trade table mean? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. And as we said yesterday on the Daily Update, we said there was news coming somewhere. We felt it would be China, and sure enough, this morning, right before the markets opened, China decided that they're going to come back to the table and talk about this trade. And of course, we saw a big explosion in the Dow. We saw a big pop in the grains. All across the board, we saw a big pop. So what does it really mean? Well, I mean, it's going to be good for everything if they do come back. Now, I'm sure there'll be some bumps in the road. I'm sure that it's not going to be, as they say, Christmas every day. I think you'll see some bumping and grinding here. But at the end of the day, it is very good news for everybody, because if we can get to a free market and a free trade environment, then everything is great, because then it goes back to real price discovery, real markets trading, and real trading of goods and services, and it's all fairly priced, because that's what price discovery is. So we'll see how it works out. Again, I think that you saw the Dow popped up. Now, once the Dow opened and popped, it was dead all day until the end of the day. There was some choppy trading. You know, we have Apple's earnings coming out soon, and Baidu's earnings coming out after the close here. They're not out yet, which is why I can't tell you what they are. But again, you see a market that's very jittery. This is also what we're looking for, is the secondary rally to the sell-off. We always say we don't want to sell into the hole or buy on when they're ripping. We want to look for the right opportunity. So now this could be the selling opportunity. We've got to see how it plays out. We've got the FOMC tomorrow. We've got the jobs on Friday. But right now, I'm looking at this as a potential opportunity to sell at some point here. We saw a little bit of a jittery action towards the end of the day, but Dow up, NASDAQ up, S&P up, Russell killed it, which makes sense. All right, we figured that the Russell would make the biggest rally. Why? Because it got hammered on Friday and Monday. So again, when you look at markets and watch and trade, those are things that you look at. Those are signs. Gold possibly put in some sort of a short-term bottom here, as it was down about $5, $6 early, came back and rallied to be slightly positive on the day. As we said about oil, we felt it was a short squeeze yesterday. Well, oil gave back all the gains from yesterday and is back to where it started. We think oil is going much lower. Some guy on TV said today, he says oil is going to 400. I said, okay, that's great. And I immediately tweeted out, you're nuts. But anyways, so as we look at the big picture, grains were up sharply. Wheat broke late in the day, but still up on the day. But again, I think you can expect to see some selling pressure in the grains, and not bad selling pressure. I think that's going to be opportunities to buy. I think you look at $9 soybeans, $4.77 corn, $5.35 on wheat, and those would be good areas to step in. The meats were a little bit weak today, which was a little bit surprising based on the news. But I think, except for hogs, which are just in trouble right now, but we're still buying them. But except for hogs, I think that they've already been priced in good news anyways. Again, that's one of the signs that we were following the way certain things were trading. It looked like there was going to be good news and news on the table, and sure enough, there it was. So again, you watch the markets. You don't look for the news. Watch the markets, how they trade, and they'll tell you what the news is going to be, or if there's going to be news. In the meantime, Bitcoin was down a little bit, but again, makes sense after a dramatic rally. A little bit of selling is good. Look for a spot to step in and buy. Bonds rallied a little bit, and of course, those are probably going to be sold. We'd like to see a little bit further of a rally before we start selling those. But again, remember, we've got light markets, light volume still. The VIX was not down as much as it should have been based on the action. You've got the FOMC tomorrow, which could create some action and jobs. So we're not ready to jump in with both feet yet. We want to sit back and kind of observe the markets, but we're leaning to the sell side in the equities. We're looking for spots to buy in the grains. We're looking for some spots to buy in the meats. And we're looking to see anything else here. Gold, we're staying on neutral, and we're looking to sell oil. That's how I kind of see it. This is Bubba's Daily Update, and the trade deadline. A lot of big trades going on. Chris Archer to Pittsburgh. Who else went out today? Gosman to Atlanta. So we got a lot of big stuff in the trade market, and all good for my fantasy team, so I'm really happy about that. In the meantime, don't forget about our high school investing program, highschoolinvesting.com. If you want to help us out, go to Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. And also, don't forget to catch the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 Eastern at libertytalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. This is Bubba's Daily Update, and we might send out an early update tomorrow after the FOMC. But in the meantime, if not, we'll see you after the close tomorrow. Bubba's Daily Update. Thanks, everyone.